Hey everybody, I wanted to kind of talk to you about this product. This is Q-Bond. You get this at Napa. This is basically a product that is able to bond any material to any material. I used it the other day and I was very impressed with it. So I was saying that, maybe I should do a video to kind of demonstrate how this stuff works and how awesome this stuff is. I've used other products such as like JB Weld and all those other things, and the two-part epoxies, and I've never really had the same result as I've had with this stuff. So I just wanted to kind of demonstrate it. So this is basically what you get in the box. You get a black powder and you get a gray powder. There's no difference in the two, it's just color. And then you get a liquid activator, which kind of reminds me of super glue, but it's just, I don't know if you can see, but it's just liquid. I don't know if you can see it pouring around in there, but it's just liquid. And it comes with two of each, gray or black, whatever you prefer. If you're gonna obviously see whatever you're repairing, then you might wanna use the color that coordinates with what you're repairing. So that's pretty much what you get. I've used this already and you don't use much. I mean, really. It's just like a little powder inside. I mean, that's it. I mean, you can get it on your hands. It's nothing. It comes with directions, which are pretty simple. It just basically says pour powder on there. Use this liquid to activate. Believe it or not, 10 seconds and you are done. You are set rock hard. So with that being said, what I'm doing today is out of our way. I have an LED pod light, which basically has two screw holes here, which I do not want to use. And this is made out of cast aluminum. And in the back is, there's like a metal plate here, but it's also encased in like a silicone, so you can't really get to the metal. So I'm going to try to see if this stuff works, because what I want to do is use a magnet to attach this and not the screw holes. That's just the way I want to do it, and let's hope it works. So what I'm going to use is a rare earth magnet, and he's just a metal magnet, and I'm going to stick it to here with the powder stuff and then attach it to the vehicle. So let's go ahead and demonstrate that. I'll separate one of these magnets, and these things are ridiculous. These magnets, I already almost smashed one on my fingers because it's trying to just go back. So here is what it was gonna look like when I put it on there. It's just, like I said, just a little magnet on there, and that's pretty much it. And you can see that it's aluminum, so it doesn't stick. But trust me, this magnet is ridiculous. It's trying to stick to the little screws underneath the silicone, but that's the only thing it's trying to catch. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I don't care what powder it is, and I've actually thought about this a little bit. I mean, I've seen where you can pour the powder around the whole thing to try to attach it, or I'm actually going to try to stick it underneath, put it down, or obviously activate it and put it down. So let's see what happens. I want to use gray because I probably have less use for gray than I would for any other color, and you're not going to see this. So, all right, like I said, you can't really see, camera, there you are. Can't really see anything. It's just a powder. I mean, that's all it is. You'll see me pour it out, and I'm just gonna, I don't know how much you're gonna need. It looks like sand. I mean, it really does. I'm gonna pick the camera up just so you can kind of see it. If I can find out where you are hiding. I'm terrible with this, guys, sorry. The camera's upside down. All right, there it is. And see, this is just sorry for how bad this video is. It's just a powder. I mean, that's all it is, just sand, like nothing. All right, so right now it's dry. You see it was on my finger. It's not sticking to my finger. It's not sticking to anything. It's just sitting there. I'm gonna put my cap back on just so I don't knock this stuff halfway across the room and then I'll lose my product. Like I said, the activator is 2 bottles and it doesn't matter which one, so I'm gonna use the one I've already used once before. So I wanna put this powder back in more of a uniform circle type thing. I'm hoping, like I said, I've never done this before, like this, that I have enough time to put the activator on her and then the magnet, because like I said, 10 seconds is not a very long time. You'll have to like cut the tip. It's just like super glue. It's just cut the tip off and then kind of go with it. All right, so here we go. So I'm just gonna put this on here, and you see this is not attached. There's nothing on this. It's smooth, clean. All right. Drip, drip, drip. Sand's wet. Magnets down. I'm putting it right there in the middle. I'm gonna let it sit there. I'm just keeping pressure on it. Put the cap back on. Hope this works. Like I said, I've not even attempted to practice this, so you get to see what I see. All right, so that's definitely been over 10 seconds. Already you can tell the magnet's not moving. Now here's a real test. Was I kidding? Look, I mean, this thing is ridiculous. I mean, it's there. Then you can see like the little lift of the powder underneath. See the little gap right there? It's just because where the powder was underneath. I mean, that is, and that was to silicone. It's not metal to metal. It's not nothing else. So I hope, like I said, Cubon, Napa. I don't think you're gonna find anything better than that, right? That's pretty awesome. So hope you enjoyed and hope it helps.